So yeah, it was kind of rough. I had that really weird dream, and it was lucid too. I mean, I dreamt I was getting jumped, honestly, by a troop of clowns. It was just surreal. I'm talking. They had the seltzer bottles, the big floppy shoes, the works. But as I was once told, though, when you're attacked by a bunch of clowns, the only thing you can really do is go straight for the jugular.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
Yeah, that's who I would go after as well.
Exactly. So what is up, everybody? It's me, Trustarscreamer, joined with me by the man, the myth, the legend, the reviewer, the man with the plan, T-Man 978. And
Hi everybody. I gotta get used to going the opposite way because on YouTube stream it actually tracks your actual face.
Well, you know. And tonight it is just the two of us, you and I.
We can make it if we try.
Exactly. But so we're just gonna it's gonna be kind of just a quiet, chill night tonight of just the two of us. So we're gonna set the mood proper. There we go. So this is gonna be a chill review night. Of course it is. This is the Figure Action Podcast. Please, of course, stop by our Teespring store, links in the below, where we have some of the most reasonable podcast merchandise. And, of course, every purchase does help us with our production values. And actually, I don't know. I think maybe Joe just took all the money and just been using that on his house, to be honest. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so. But you see, we got the slick music. You can pay for that now.
Exactly. That's not too loud, is it?
I can't tell whether it sounds like you just have a radio playing in the background or it's actually
coming from StreamYard, so that works. So, let us know what you feel in the comments, because we read these comments, not only from people like Sportimus, who's absolutely awesome, man.
No, maybe lower it just a taste.
Just a taste? Okay. There is a volume control here. How about that?
Maybe one more. Yeah, that's
Here, do me a favor. Hold your hands up and say it's got ab crunch and ankle pivot.
I would be lying. It has ab crunch. It can pivot side to side.
The music works.
All right.
But like I said, we got some cool people in the house. I mean, of course, we mentioned we got Sportimus. We got Benjamin Whitcomb here.
Toy Mafia.
Really, man? Really? I'm trying to do something here. We even got Kevin Womack here. And where are my McFarlane Batman figures? Man. But it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a fun, chill night. We're going to relax. We're going to try to make it so everyone can get to bed in time tonight. But we definitely, it's still, though, there's a lot of news. But before news,
I got to get back to my review. What else?
Yeah. But, man, T-Man, how are you doing? And tell us what you got.
Hi, everyone. I am doing great. I got a little tiny Power Ranger, so my action figures can have action figures. I just got, because Hasbro's truck or their boat must have came in all at once. I got the retro card, Scarlet Witch. So I'm happy that I waited, because I was going to buy that 3-pack just so I can get her. I didn't care about any of the other figures.
Well, the Quicksilver's good.
I got Finster. And they did paint all the little tiny details on his apron. See that?
That's pretty nice.
And he comes with this case of putties. And it came actually in a shipper box. Good evening, Jose. And then I got Studio Series number 80, Braun.
Ooh. I thought
I
you
might
were
have
thought you were holding out on that one.
Oh no. His face does look weird though. I got 81, Wheeljack, and 82, Ratchet. And if you order a single one of these, they're gonna just send it in one of these bags. So prepare for your box to be all smashed up. And oh yeah, the Fortnite Victory Royale Series Premium, the 7 collection, the Scientist. And as you saw me messing around with, if you push that, the face lights up. Push it again, it goes down. Push it again, it pulsates.
These are lights we're talking about. Don't anyone get any ideas here about up, down, and pulsating.
It doesn't throb. You push it again, it goes off. And I shall be reviewing this. And the review will be up tomorrow at some point. But other than that, I think that's it. How are you? Oh wait, I did get some stuff in from Larkin's Lair that I will be showing within other videos that they go to. But how are you?
Man's holding out on us, folks. He's you gotta watch his channel. It's like it's not quite Patreon, but oh, hold on here.
Yeah.
Benjamin's not happy it doesn't throb. So but appreciate you asking. It has been definitely a week at my industry. Of course, things gotta love the wild, wacky world of the furniture biz. I got some fun stuff. I got my pipes. This is actually Sony's pipes. He let me have it. And I was supposed to get this 2 weeks ago. But as you guys all know, when it comes to my house and pipes, it just doesn't get along. But this got sent to my neighbor, and they still held it for a week. But I finally got me. I've got a transform, but most of mine are still boxed up. So it's nice having something just to transform.
Did it actually have your address on it?
Yes, it did. But the mail guy dropped it at the wrong house.
And the neighbor just said, I'll figure out how to do it.
So, but yeah. So I got my pipes. Got some shipments in. GameStop finally came through, and this is probably going to be, as I said, I'm slowing down on the McFarlanes, but I did kind of like this Red Hood design, so I did get the Red Hood. And this one does not have the pew-pew hands, so I can actually put a gun in his hands, but it does come with a crowbar. From Walmart, I was actually really thrilled. I have been very excited for this version of Doctor Strange. So this is a fully loaded Doctor Strange. He's got the meditation face. The only complaint I've read about this is the fact the cape is actually not removable. But aside from that, I have been really excited to get my hands on this guy.
But he's got extra hands, right?
Yes, he's got the regular gripping hands, and he's got the Doctor Strange spell hands, and he's got the spell effects. He's got the axe of something, because nothing of his is normal, so it's all the something of something. So I don't know, the axe of aggression, the belt of believability, whatever. But this is the Doctor Strange I have been waiting for.
And that is regular price, right?
Oh yeah. And then this was a moment of weakness. I gotta say it because I can't believe after I walked out, I said I can't believe I paid for this. But I did finally got the Heavy Weapons Mandalorian Carbonized Edition, which after tax was almost like $40. I kid you not.
I don't think that was weakness. That shit looks nice.
It does look good. This paint is, this is the carbonized paint, and he will look. I've been not doing the Star Wars Black, but I've been loving the Mandalorian stuff. So I'm not going the whole deep diving into the universe, but I'm getting the Mandalorian and the Bag Batch, and that's pretty much it. And I'd say I love these windows that let the light in from the top, so it just really makes it. It really does show off that paint. So. And that is my heavy week of acquisitions, as you can see. I'm not sure you guys have been hitting my Instagram, but I've been trying to get a little heavy on Instagram and the TikTok for my photography. So again, it's at Trustarscreamer for both. And if you go on T-Man's TikTok, he does have one. He puts a lot of his little shorts on there too. And I try to make sure I catch them and hit that little heart button because that makes us look cooler. Right?
Yep. This Braun is awesome. It has butterfly joint.
Ladies and gentlemen, Braun has butterflies.
Butterfly joints, double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, ankle pivot. It actually just feels like an action figure and not a transformer.
Hi, Memo. You're not too late. We missed you horribly. We held off for the good stuff until you showed up. That's right. We were waiting for you.
Yep. I was like, I'm not going to talk about this Braun until he shows up.
See, we give a damn about you guys.
And it has two accessories.
Oh, by the way, Toy Mafia, thank you for. I appreciate the shout out tonight, Wingham. He is definitely missed. So, but yeah, I guess we should probably talk about some of the news stuff. I guess
if we have to.
We do have to, because that's kind of why people come here. Gonna start off with. I blame Zero for this one.
You know what? We should start putting a news character as our thumbnails instead of random pictures.
Well, that'd be kind of fun. Little thing in the corner. Anything good? Well, this is going to be up for you to decide, sir. Hit that share button. Share screen. Chrome tab. And boom. Okay, Hasbro trademark has recently located for something called Equestron, leading you to speculate as whether it might be possible My Little Pony collaboration.
I think it will be.
So
and they don't have any Transformers that turn into a horse, so they're gonna have to make a whole new figure.
Actually, well, they haven't had one recently. There actually were, because I am that geek. There actually were two. There was actually a triple changer that never came out that was called Dropkick that turned into a plane and a horse. I kid you not. And then in Beast Wars, there was Battle Unicorn. Got him. Next up, Super 7.
I hope it has opposable main.
That'd be nice. Well, speaking of posability, how about some 5 points of posability? Yeah, that's right. I can segue. Oh, and guys, listen. You need to listen to this man. I have met him. He's a very tall man. He has got broad shoulders, and so if he tells you to hit that like button, you should listen to Winston, because you know. If not, he will take something of yours and put it on a very high shelf, and you'll never get it again.
Right. Might be you.
Probably. So we've got some new reaction figures. So their favorite 5 points of articulation, which, as I say, my thing with reactions is they should never be taken out of the package because they look good. But we've got RC here.
I can't wait for this to come out.
I mean, he doesn't look bad, but doesn't look good either.
Oh, you know what it looks like? It looks like that prototype. Just with slightly better proportions.
And you see, of course, that's going to lead itself to a lot of repaints. The Paragon Medic, the prototype colors. I mean, this picture doesn't look bad. I got to give the photographer credit.
That makes me. I'm gonna buy that immediately when it comes up.
Team, you got some sarcasm dripping out of the side of your. Grimlock doesn't look. That would be a neat little desk thing, except he's only going to be like tiny. He's like smaller than Dave's scale. Shut up, Sportimus.
Yes, it's gonna be fun that he's like the same height as RC.
And you could,
Yeah,
fold them in a carpet.
Oh, they don't show
Prowl.
the packaging?
No, they're. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really looked at all these. And for Reflector, it's you got to buy all three, I guess.
Oh, to get real serious, some of these faces are very far off.
Yeah, you got to remember the size of them too.
I don't remember the other figures looking that off.
Well, and then next,
But yeah, if you
I'm
like
not buying
wasting
any.
money, you got $20 to waste on Pop POA. There you go.
There you go. Super 7 teases Mandora figure. Is her vehicle far behind? Oh,
Man,
wait, that shouldn't be in our. That should be later in the news. Because that's the Thundercats figure. I don't know why that's in our Transformers section.
break the script.
I should really.
Since it's there, we can just break the script. That's what I say.
Okay. Well,
I don't remember this character at all in the slightest.
I think she was a bounty hunter.
Is she a HeMan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why her name is Mandora.
Dude, I don't figure, but doesn't look bad though. That is a good pose for her. YOLO Park Bumble Movie Earth Mode Optimus Prime. This is a 30 centimeter model kit. All the parts come pre-painted.
Nice. Do you still have to put it together?
Yeah, this is like. I mean, this looks gorgeous. This is a couple $100. This is like a perfect grade Gundam.
For a couple $100, I might as well just buy the already put together figure. That is die
I know,
cast.
but I'm just for people who like a unique high-end collectible. I can absolutely see the appeal to this. I mean, that looks wow. One of those I think is the 3-0.
Is that him in the middle?
It does look. I think so. I mean, the thing about a model kit, though, the articulation is always better because of the.
Sometimes.
How
But sometimes that makes them fall apart easy.
True, unless this one's got screws, but that's actually pretty epic. I don't do too much of the movieverse stuff. But I wouldn't say no. If someone handed it to me, I wouldn't say no, but then I have to dedicate. I mean, that thing's almost a foot tall. So, very neat.
Yeah, I would take it free.
Bot trailer. Yeah. Bot trailer is now live. If you want to watch it, you can look it up. I personally have zero attraction to the Bot cartoon.
I watched the trailer already.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any bad thoughts or good thoughts. It's just a cartoon.
As Mr. Whitcomb says, and as many people say, if you like it, you win.
Somebody loves you back.
We lost 3 viewers already, man. We were at 20 a minute ago. Who'd we scare off? Sorry, guys. If I'm not doing the best jobs, I apologize. I'm just trying to kind of move things through.
No, some of those people might have been people that clicked by accident because they saw the notification and then they're like, "Meh, let me do something else."
You know what? I bet it's Matt's female fans. He just has the appeal that I just can't do. But the mainstream news is pretty light. On the other hand, some of the third-party stuff is a little on the cooler side. This one I was looking at earlier before we got here. And once again, I hate Fans Hobby for taking the Prime that I hate the most and making this damn thing look good. I cannot wait to see this guy painted. I'm liking everything, huh?
Just think about the theme song to the Energon show.
Oh yeah. God, Energon. I remember trying to. They kept changing the schedule on it too. It'd be like at 4:30, then like 6 in the morning. It was like.
Right.
And it was so. It wasn't even episodic. It was a straight narrative. So if you watched something out of order, you had no idea what the hell was going on. But
then one of the episodes got skipped or something.
Yeah. Okay, this is something I'm really liking here. Notice, teammate, look at this. Notice the drill over here on this pick,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's the leg here. So you can it is completely modular.
Scramble City.
Yep. And yes, they took probably one of the lamest Prime designs. I mean, this is stretching it.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't know.
Oh, and I like the drill hand's got the drill's got a hand in it too. He's gonna be a big boy. Of course, since it's gonna be having this design, I would not be surprised if they did a wing saber then as well. Because I actually really did like the wing saber configurations. Even if he only did the gun mode like once in one of the dumbest episodes ever. But this is on my radar. This is absolutely on my radar of paying attention to. I know Zero will probably pre-order this on the spot because that's how he is.
Probably already is.
And then Fans Hobby this year is actually giving us an exclusive for TFCon LA, which I believe is this month.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, this is Arson, which is their hose head repaint of their hose head design. Which this is an homage to G2 Pyro, and Pyro was Pyro one of the leaders of the Decepticons in G2? I can't remember. Up there with Skyquake.
No, it looks like the early prototype.
No,
we just put together real fast.
Give me 1 second here. I'll tell you. I know what you're talking about. Pyro Transformers. Oh, Pyro was an Autobot. I apologize. I'm thinking of something. Can't remember what they called this series. The original one was one with GP was called Plastic Syndrome, and he was in the IDW comics. So, but this is pretty cool. I have to say it looks good. It's a really good use of the mold, and I think it's a perfect convention exclusive. I'm not chomping the bit for this, saying, "Oh my god, my collection is completely doomed without it." But it's one of the things of if you got it, it's nice. So, if you want it, guys, you could probably order it from pre-order it or from TFCon's website. Now I know we were making jokes about small figures that you could lose with those reaction toys. Well, now you can spend money on a third-party figure and lose it. Because we now have Deformation Blaster.
No, I think that's supposed to be masterpiece scale.
Oh, never mind that. Really?
Yeah. At least that's what I read somewhere. It should be on the listing. It actually has an ad print, it looks like. Now,
Okay.
that little ram horn doesn't look good, but it's just the lack of detail. That's what we're looking at, which is cartoon accurate.
This is the same guys who did the Seekers, Deformation. I'm thinking of something else totally
Yeah.
different. I apologize. Yeah, I'm looking at those hands. Never mind. I'm looking at these hands here. Those hands look great, by the way. Those joints on the hands.
Now, that New Age Nicey, which is confusing, because it just looks like the same Masterpiece scale Nicey. I don't know if that's on our...
I have not seen that, no.
I think that just got shown by Dame Chuck before we went
Gotcha.
live.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Antoine. I appreciate that. The Obliterators. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was going to bug the bejesus out of me all night. I'm honestly to say, I am not... It looks boring to me.
Yeah. I'm going to have to see more pictures. I don't know if this is the actual toy or the render.
I hope there's more to it. Asking about a price. Right now, they do not have a price yet for it. They're just using the $2 deposit. But, I mean... No, that doesn't look like a render. I'm looking at the photography here. How the shadows are cast. So, yeah, there is light here. This is a real model here. If you look how the fist is right here, it's actually pushing down on the paper, on the poster board.
Oh, wait, go back to the chest open image.
That one?
Yeah. Oh, I was seeing things. It looked like his chest was all the way open and not just the door.
But as cool as the Seekers were, this does not do anything for me. It really does.
It doesn't look painted. It definitely needs to be painted or something, because that plastic just looks dull and plain. It looks like regular retail release.
Yeah. So.
Just like you thought it was a Legends class, I thought it was a Legends class as well.
Yeah. And finally, if you got your acoustic wave and you want to just kind of spruce it up a little more, Icon Labs is for $13. There we go. Giving us the chest insert to put in there. So, $13. You get yourself a little paint plate. Looks like it's 3D printed paint. And yeah, give a little more personality to this guy. Man, we just went through Transformer and third-party news and our hauls, and it's 9:30.
Only 2 people. All right, I just dropped this. I'm here.
I know you're still here. I'm just thinking right now. It's Larkin's Lair. Hey, man, how you doing? Glad you could join us.
Hey, Larkin.
Thank you, Larkin.
With the exception of, I'm going to say, with the exception of the Fans Hobby Armada Prime, yeah, not a lot's exciting me right now. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just money saved.
I'm happy I just looked on the floor for this
What
gun.
did you find?
One of the face plates for this guy. I thought I heard something fall on the floor. It comes with five extra face plates. In the instructions, they only show you 4.
And isn't he supposed to look like? Isn't it supposed to be the Rock underneath there?
No, that's the Foundation. This is the scientist.
It's Triple H. All right, Nightwingham, this one's for you. The pre-orders. Actually, I should go check on I'm gonna go check on their website as well. But the Mezco Snake Eyes. I'll be honest, the pre-orders are still up there
on Mezco.
Yeah, and this thing is, and right now it's estimated to ship out between January and March 2023. They are asking for a non-refundable deposit. I'm actually gonna go. I know that's on the His Tank one. I am actually gonna go ahead and go straight to the Mezco page for this.
I went Entertainment Earth because they didn't ask for a deposit and they got free shipping.
Yeah, well, right now it said Mezco is asking for a $28 deposit. This guy is $120. I understand why they started with Snake Eyes, but I am a little ninja'd out, I'm going to be honest.
Well, technically they didn't start with him because they have Destro, Firefly, and Roadblock.
Yeah. But, I mean, of course it's Mezco. He looks absolutely gorgeous.
Hey, did they already show the Storm Shadow?
Don't see they just showed the teaser for it. I mean, these photos, God, I don't know if it's de-amazing or not, but these photos are phenomenal.
It might not be, because there was another picture and I think they got somebody else to take it, and somebody was talking crap about the Amazing.
You know what? Accessories. He's got 2 swords with 2 different scabbards. Got your basic hands. Gripping, throwing, punching. Got your stand. Weapons. Your basic Mezco fare. I think these knives are new. I really like these effects right here. The throwing star effect and the throwing grenade effect. I kind of wish they gave us, though, instead of the throwing grenade, just because I know the weight's going to be weird on this. I think I would have been happy with just a knife throwing effect, personally.
It might be that hollow plastic. With those 2 knives above the throwing stars, he sort of comes with those on the movie Snake Eyes figures.
And we're going to get a wolf. He's going to get a timber. So
it looks super similar to the Hasbro because it even comes with the second head.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, for $118, all that you get with the wolf too, that's actually not too bad.
Yeah, that is good. All those accessories and a posable wolf with a secondary head. That's nuts.
It's if I had the money, I would absolutely be like, oh, forget my classified. I'm gonna go all this because they're gonna be gorgeous, and it's gonna go hell when they start doing troop builders.
And like that price, that's what Mafex charged for Jean Grey.
Well,
and you know she didn't come with any accessories.
Don't get me started on Mafex right now because that's another thing. I'm glad I didn't get into because that rabbit hole just got huge.
I still want their Gambit.
Hey, man. And I know we touched a little bit on that Super 7 Thundercats, but we got a little bit more.
Thundercats are on the loose.
Yeah.
Thundercats are loose.
We got some more Super 7 Turtle stuff. Oh. I don't know some of these characters.
I don't know. Damn near all of them, except Metalhead. unless that's not Metalhead.
That's a good-looking gorilla.
What's his name?
Gorilla. Like a guerrilla combat.
Oh,
I would say this. I don't do the turtle stuff. I could see that just as a solo figure in my collection. It just looks like a fun gorilla figure.
yeah. If that's regular price, what do you think is more than the other figures?
I mean, it's Ultimates. It's gonna be like $50.
Yeah, if that's just $50, that's a lot. That's a good deal right there.
I mean, that right there does kind of sell me.
I mean, now the posability.
It's-
No, that's a decent pose right there.
There is your metalhead version of Michelangelo. So this is a great way of milking a mold. Because I don't think they metalheaded all the turtles. Did they?
That might have been a one-off episode.
Okay, well that's...
It's been too many years. I don't remember anything.
And this is definitely from the Playmates, Punk or Dawn. I will say it's neat that doing the deep dive for it.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know who he was in those other pictures. That is cool for anybody who had the original toys. Like, I can see them having super nostalgia for this.
I mean, when they say Ultimate, you definitely get your Ultimates on here. That Triceratops looks good. I mean, even if you're doing the NECAs, that would be a good Triceratops to work as a grunt, as a brute, you know?
Mm-hmm. We're past the Robot Bebop.
Yeah. Did you want me to go back to the Robot Bebop?
Yeah.
You're the one who wasn't
I
paying
don't
attention.
remember Robot Bebop.
Neither do I.
These must have been toys, because the Ultimate Turtles seem to be based on the toys, so they're probably toys.
But that's let me get back here. I'm off the window of the comments. Anyone I'm mentioning on here? All right, man. Good night, Benjamin. Sleep well.
Good night.
Ooh, $30 for a 7-inch Ultimate, man. That is a good price. Matt would approve. And thank you, Sportimus. I know I'm kind of jumping between the comments and running the news thing, so I appreciate you guys' patience.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, for them to do the toys and NECA to do the cartoon.
I don't hate it, but what I like these particular ones though are, even if you were going NECA on stuff, these you could actually, especially them being oversized, would integrate into a lot of different collections. So I absolutely give Super 7 credit on this one, and the fact they actually got me tempted on that giant on the gorilla is points. Now for the horror movie fans, or if you just like Bruce Campbell, we have a new Ultimate Ash, and this is from Evil Dead 1. Or the first one, the Evil Dead. And I kind of dig it. I will probably... Yeah.
Ultimate Ash.
Yeah.
Somebody smelled like that in the Target yesterday.
It's not. Let me pull up the big picture. Come on, Toy Arc. Work with me here. But the first Evil Dead movie was actually meant to be a true horror movie. It was not meant to be a tongue-in-cheek, and I learned that one the hard way. Because I saw Army of Darkness, and I'm like, okay, that's Evil Dead 3. So, ooh, here's the first one. Let's watch that. And this was definitely definitely a much more serious film.
Yeah, when I went back to watch that, I realized you could just completely skip that one.
I mean, Evil Dead 2 is a wonderful crackhead show. But,
yeah.
I even got my wife to watch that one. But
even still, that one still creeped me out.
this is not letting me load the big picture. That is so weird. So let me do this one. It's not. Let me do the final one. But he comes. I mean, he comes with the shotgun. He comes with the chainsaw. Comes with the axe. He's got the 2 Bruce Campbell portraits on there. Does not come with the chainsaw hand because that was only in Evil Dead 2. So, plus this guy just got more NECA weapons, which you could offer to your Jason or Terminator. And it's another NECA scaled guy to have in the background. And did I mention it's Bruce Campbell? So, just having it in the room.
Part 1, the girl got aped Ray by vines.
No, I thought it was in
That
part
was
2.
crazy.
That was happening in part 2.
Was it? I think it happened. It might have happened in both.
Yeah. That's kind of a... Yeah, that was one of those scenes in there. But, but yeah, I mean, since it's a Bruce Campbell figure, just by having it in the room will automatically increase your chances to score. So... And when you've been married as long as I have, you need all the help you can get.
It looks like effortlessly random says it happened in both.
Yep. Yeah, see, we're all kind of in that thing. Thanks, man.
Yeah, Army of Darkness was complete 100% comedy. Like Tom and Jerry.
I'll swap. Hey, you got something on your face.
My favorite part was when he swallowed one of them and then he poured the boiling water down his throat.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
I am going to touch on this briefly. If Joe was here, he'd be much more interested. This is not for me. But yeah, Playmates is releasing more Star Trek figures, and they are horrible scale and horrible articulation and mediocre face sculpts. Can you tell I'm enthusiastic about these?
Oh, these are pre-posed.
Not quite pre-posed, but like single jointed elbows and knees. And yeah. It's enough for me to say that they're happening. But
yeah, they look like something that came out 25 years ago.
Yes, they do. And that's why we're just changing to the next one of, hey, it's a thing. This actually might have more of your interest. We've got wave 4 of the new HeMan figure, Revelation figure.
I might get Tila.
I still need to watch the second half of it.
Oh man, that was way better than the first one.
Okay, but I like the armor piece here, and the
retro head Skeletor.
So this is,
I remember that from the show.
Merman looks great, and again, if you haven't seen the show, Merman's actually voiced by Kevin Conroy, which is absolutely awesome.
Spoil. Wait. Did that say New Eternia?
Yeah.
So this is the first Masterverse figure that's not part of Revelation.
I guess, but this Merman was definitely in the show.
Yeah.
I like that he's got scars on all sides. I remember years ago, Mattel did DC Heroes and He-Man crossovers for no apparent reason, and they did an Aquaman Merman 2-pack. And this actually would look really good with an Aquaman. Yeah, that's a Revelation right there. Here is our Skeletor. Soft goods cape. Does he have a goatee on that face sculpt? Huh.
Let me see.
He's got facial hair right there.
Yeah. And he got a nose picker.
This looks good.
I like that retro style head.
And this is more New Eternia right here.
And you see his skin is more turquoise teal.
I've got your classic Tila. So this was before the first couple episodes before the time jump. So for those of you who are not a fan of why they changed my character, well, here is your classic hair up and hair down.
Yeah, that was after she got pissed. The hair down.
Mm-hmm. So that's how I know when. So those aren't too bad. I think with the Masters of the Universe, I think I got the award of the toy line of the year for 2021.
What was the award McFarlane got?
Toy Manufacturer of the Year.
Because the DC was the brand that sold the most.
Right. You know, it's funny you should mention that because now we can break it out as soon as I find it here. Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah. You know what this looks like? I don't know if anybody mentioned this, but it looks like a Diaclone vehicle. So it looks like a Diaclone vehicle.
I can see that.
Somebody can actually sit up here if I find something small enough. And man, that comes. But we can go back to Todd.
Yeah, I was catching some of the interview last night with him. I know you were watching a lot more of it.
Yeah.
He takes this stuff seriously. I mean, he was actually offended that people didn't like the side eye.
You noticed that he didn't look at the camera?
He was the whole time just like, I mean...
Yeah, he was doing that on purpose, like looking left and right while he was talking about that subject.
What was that? I mean, I definitely recommend catching this interview because...
if it's still up. I'm not following that guy who did it, but I got alerted by it because I follow McFarlane. Oh, I didn't even see these.
I didn't see these either. Overkill and is that Overkill? Yeah, Overhaul and Hawks. Now, Reveltech is also coming out with the Hawks too. So.
Oh yeah, that's
right. They've announced they're doing the Black Adam toys. No real surprise there. But yeah, as I say, but McFarlane was just like, I'm an artist first, so I want to have my figures should be more animated. It's like, but when the people who are spending the money, I mean, he was offended that people want the joints and all.
The guy that was interviewing didn't mention what I would have said. I like the side eye if you have a straight eye head in the same package.
That's true. If you have not watched The Legend of Vox Machina, if you're a Dungeons and Dragons fan, I do recommend it.
They've been selling these for the pre-orders for a while.
Again, I got to give a couple. Like I said, McFarlane got the figure, the toy manufacturer of the year, and that's what Effortless just put on here. Their distribution was absolutely ridiculous. There was almost no. You should not have any problem finding a McFarlane figure that you like.
Right.
And that's not like saying they're peg warming. It's just like they're there. So
it's not they still have good distribution.
And it's not like a bunch of America Chavez's or 12 whatever how Target's doing it. You can usually find the good figures. So later, Memo. I might be late.
I have to admit that these aren't good poses right here.
No, they're not
any diaphragm joints or nothing.
I have not watched the 7 Deadly Sins, so I have absolutely zero attachment. And this guy's proportions absolutely scare me. And these look good. I mean, Overhaul's got that horrible wrist joint, but Hawks looks good. Except Hawks is doing the Redeemer wings. Ugh. Which are single piece wings. He needs to do those wings that he gave to the Man Who Laughs wearing the Marauder wings that open up. Those were absolutely phenomenal wings. So
I doubt he'll do another special unless he does a special box set. That's $40 for bigger
I'm
wings.
just saying those wings were. He put that on a regular release. It's just those single cast wings are horrible. They're also too heavy. So
Yeah, I think I'm skipping the McFarlane My Hero stuff now because
Yeah.
I've been disappointed too many times. They do have some good ones in there, but yeah.
this is from Arkham Asylum. This is the Killer Croc from that game. This was a really fun level. I just wish he had more, like some chains or something, some more accessories. But this is an absolutely gorgeous sculpt. It's hard to tell if he's going to have ankle pivot just because of how these legs are.
I think he will. Typically, they always have the universal ankles. Now, the wrists might be Marvel Legends styles, but the ankles should be universal.
Oh, he does have double jointed legs. I thought they'd be single. And this is just going to be a great brute of a figure. This one's definitely has me tempted.
Yeah, that's what's disappointing me about these $40 ones. They don't come with any accessories.
I mean, there's so much more you could give him. Oh yeah, well, that ankle is pivoting right there. I mean, as I said, some chains, a pipe, or something. Another alternate head, another pair of hands.
It's like a $40 gigantic ass figure. Yeah.
Ghostmaker, he's relatively new in DC Comics. Basically, if you haven't read the comics, he was in the Fear State books. He's kind of like right now in DC, they kind of retconned him in as a rival to Bruce Wayne when Bruce was training to be Batman. He's basically a self-admitted sociopath. So he became a vigilante just to push him forward.
Now,
this guy, when I saw him,
before.
When I saw him, I was like, I don't know who that is, but I want that.
My only I don't think these pants legs are so weird, and I do not even see a joint.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be. It's gonna be a single joint with a swivel, I bet you.
Yeah. It's a great character design. It would just Oh, there's your joint right there. Ugh.
Let me zoom in.
Yeah. There you go. It's right here.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pass on this guy. I mean, he's a cool character and all, but it's like DC is doing their own Moon Knight, ironically.
Right. That's what it looks like. I like white plastic with darker colors mixed in.
Then we've got the Man Bat. I love and hate this. I mean, the detailing is gorgeous. The hands are molded. This is a single piece right here. There is no wrist joint. If I was the toy maker, personally, I would have, because of how this is, I would do 2 forearms, removable forearms. One with the arms with the wings folded and one with the wings extended. So he does not actually stretch out like a gargoyle.
In that one pose, it almost looked like they were folded out.
Which pose? That pose? It's because the camera's cropped.
But I see he has the wings attached to the back of his his triceps.
Yeah. I mean, he looks beautiful. The painting looks great. I love even just getting the painting in the ear and the gum line. This is gonna be one I'll have to see in person. I'm not pre-ordering, but at least he fills out the box properly.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely would have liked to have had some extended wings.
I wonder how the neck is. Like, they have two pieces.
Thank you. Awesome, man. As I said, I mean, I might get. I definitely they're on my radar. It's just also I'm trying to curb a little bit of my spending right now, And it's especially McFarlane. I'm being very selective on a lot of stuff from him now. I'm definitely not gotta buy them all. That Batman Beyond stuff really disappointed me. So, and I'm tired of spending money and getting disappointed. If Womack is still here, now is your time to start making more Batman jokes because, oh dear God, we got more. As soon as this loads. Yep, there we go. More Dark Knights. This is Baron Thomas, Duke Thomas Wayne. Pass, easy pass. So it's basically Thomas Wayne with another guitar act. This is me excited of not spending money. I mean, it looks okay, but meh. This is the infected Batman. So you know about the Batman who laughs. So before he became the Batman who laughs, he was infected with the Joker virus. This is what he was.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't understand why they had two Joker Batmans.
So this does look cool, though. I gotta say, it looks cool. That Batarangs utter garbage, but the rest of this looks. I mean, these colors and all, they look absolutely vicious.
So eventually he lost all that muscle and became the Batman who left.
Something like that. God, that Batarang's a piece of garbage. This is their gold label Batman of Zen and which is this is from the Grant Morrison run. And once again, my favorite thing of if you want an unmasked one, you got to buy a whole separate figure.
I think that repainted fire truck bot is what this was reminding me of.
And then you've got the Joker Dragon. Now these, again, if you read the Bat Metal miniseries, this was a prominent thing. This was a thing.
Yes.
And as much as I was collecting a lot of the dark metal stuff, I will probably be passing on this.
I like how the Amazon description says it has 20 points of articulation. Like somebody copied and pasted the description from every McFarlane and put it on this. Because I was like, this doesn't have 20 things that move.
If it does, well, look, the tail's going this way on this picture, but the tail's going that way on that picture.
Yeah, the tail is probably bendy wire. And the jaw and the neck. You'd be lucky if the neck bends.
This thing has got side eye, even.
It does?
Yeah. Just slightly.
Yeah. What if the eyes are posable? That would be awesome.
That would be kind of awesome. This thing is utterly disturbing.
I bet you that's $40.
Probably. And that'll go close out on Target at for $14.
You know what? I added all this to my McFarlane list, and I didn't even pay attention to the price at all.
So, honestly, for me, this is a lot of money. This is a lot of money I'm saving. I'm very fortunate. But, and then he's getting into the 5 POA game. Hey, by the way, Womack, if you're still here, we'll have one more. I got another good one for you in a second. The next one I think might have your interest. So he's getting to the 5 POA game, but this is only $10, and this is they call them page punchers, and you get a little like 2.5-inch figure and a comic.
I feel like I would look at that as you're getting the comic and you get the figure as a bonus, like a Happy Meal toy.
But it's a $10 single issue comic.
I won't be getting those, but that is awesome. And it's cheaper than Super 7.
It's novel. I will absolutely give it that. And these sculpts will probably be gorgeous. Does that have a waist swim? No. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that's impressive.
So 6 POA.
Yeah, okay, I'll give it that. All right. They've got more than 5 points of it. They got more than 5 points. But now apparently this got 0 mad. But the kick, it looks like Todd is going to be doing another Kickstarter.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that.
It's just a teaser, but they're doing the medieval spawn.
Oh.
He's just showing the back. Soft goods cape here, though. So I might get in on that one. And does he have the actual spawn stuff next? No, he didn't put the spawn stuff on here. Hold on here. I'm gonna see if he's got it. Just see if I can find it on Toy Arc real quick. T-Man, interact with the crowd. Make them feel important.
I'm looking for Cosmotrons. Anybody seen them? This Wheeljack has double jointed elbows. I didn't know that. Double jointed elbows with static wrist. A good combination. But it doesn't have ankle pivot. Frustrating. This Brawn is like a definite action figure with this Wheeljack.
Yeah, we didn't talk February 25th. When was the 25th? Yeah, this came out. Yeah, this. I know we talked about these in the chat, but we really didn't talk about this here. We're getting another re-releasing the Raven Spawn with a slightly different paint deco, and instead of having the chain, he has a small hook. Literally, they're just calling it the small hook version. I mean, here's my Raven Spawn. He still has the staff. Yeah. So if you didn't like this on your Raven Spawn, you can get one. You can pay $20 and get one without it, instead of, taking a hot knife and cutting your chain. This is the stuff I hate McFarlane for. But
yeah, these I'm gonna be skipping. I'm not getting any of the Spawn figures.
I have no idea who this character is, but it's like it's like Todd. I mean, Todd did create Venom, so it's like, hi, I'm gonna make my own symbiote character. But T-Man, this one has effects and spare extra hands.
Whoopity boopity.
So for his own properties, he'll give this stuff too.
Well, it's $25, I bet you.
$25, I'd pay for that. I have no idea who Haunt is, but I like the fact he comes with the stuff. Then we're getting the Ninja Spawn. This one looks pretty cool.
Well, to clarify, I'm not skipping because I think they're horrible action figures. No. I just don't care at all.
Yeah.
These might be $30.
This looks really good. I mean, you definitely get the accessories with it, though. It's reusing the Spawn torso.
This, I don't know if I said it in our chat, but I was like, it seems like a ninja Spawn is like redundant.
Yeah. And
Spawn is
then,
already a creature of the night.
then we've got this. This is everything, again, that's right and wrong about the figure. This short-ass cape. So, I mean, look at the throne. The throne has the cape molded into it. So when he sits on it, it looks like the cape is draping underneath of him. This, and then you get this stupid half cloak.
I can't believe they wouldn't put a whole cape in there some type of way.
Yeah, I don't even get what this piece is for. Oh, that's the part that plugs on the top there. I mean, if they just gave him a soft goods cape, that would have absolutely have accomplished all that. You still could have kept the shoulder hard shell here, and then just put cloth underneath of it. I mean, look how stupid this is. I mean, at least it's removable. If you want to put a cloth cape on there, you can, but this is like getting the end result of a statue and breaking it down into a figure. Bingo. Another preset display piece.
Mm-hmm.
He knows we're going to make it. You know what, though? I don't want to pay $20 for a cape when I should be paying. That's going to be a $40 figure because it's one of those Supreme ones. No. As much as I would love to have this floating on the shelf, I can't buy it out of principle.
It's a statue with the option to pose, like he likes to do.
And finally, I don't know if this got a little bit of import news. This is interesting. Storm Collectibles getting into the 1/6 scale game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that Scorpion looks nice.
He looks nice, but he doesn't have seamless joints.
He doesn't.
No, look at this. I mean, Sub-Zero looks great too. But yeah, look, you can
I'm
see.
cool with that. Seeing cracks.
True. Now the uniforms look soft goods though.
At least the pants.
Well, and the top here. Yeah, that looks all soft goods.
Depending on the price, I might have to get one of them because that Scorpion looks. Well, both of them look amazing, but I love that pose right there, and I love Scorpion's mask.
They did a good job with this.
Are these based on? These look like they're beyond the first 3 games, like more recent costumes.
Yeah, well, they have no news on right now. No news on pricing. Huh. I was not aware of this.
What?
Were you aware of this, T-Man?
What?
Storm started out as 1/6 scale. I did not.
Oh yeah, they had Mike Tyson and 1/6 scale.
Oh.
And, they might have Muhammad Ali.
I thought Muhammad was okay. I didn't know that was Storm. But,
yeah, they did make a 1/12, but they did definitely had a. I know for sure they definitely had a 1/6 scale Mike Tyson.
Cool.
If nothing else.
Michael Jordan.
Thank you for being in the audience for that.
We appreciate you. Womack, I know I give you crap, but we appreciate you. Okay? We appreciate you. Again, if the pricing on these are like 175, I might be interested in it. It'll have my
Yeah. That would be definitely, I would love it. I doubt it because Warner Brothers, you saw the TV leagues are 170, 180, but when they put out Wonder Woman, she was 240.
We'll see on that. But it's definitely, again, this is staying on my radar because they would look absolutely gorgeous, even as a one-shot purchase. I think. I don't think I would need to go.
Yeah.
I do not think I would need to go deep into this line to be happy.
Just get them to you, and it'll be over with. But since they're ninja bodies, they're gonna release all of them.
I would not need all. I know for a fact I would not. It would not hit
my reptile.
My geek compulsive disorder would not be triggered by that.
Even if it was reptile, and he had an awesome face with opposable tongue and a jump.
Reptile was technically in Mortal Kombat 2, so. But yeah, that is all the crazy news and such. I mean, definitely some things to talk about. I mean, I know one thing that I've been harping on. I kind of want to get your opinion on this, especially being a reviewer, T-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. I gotta say this. And we're talking about Reptile. I was supposed to have gotten my Storm Collectibles Reptile back on January 31st. It was actually supposed to arrive on my birthday. And I bought mine through Toyco with Andrew Yen.
Mm-hmm.
I never told him my address had changed.
Oh, shit.
And he mailed mine to my old house about 100 miles away from here. Needless to say, they never forwarded it, or sent it back to him. Andrew
when did he send it?
Just sent a second one to me, and he is basically just charging me cost for it. So I just want to say absolutely if you guys have ever been on the fence of buying from Toyco, I absolutely, completely endorse them. Incredible customer service, great communication. I just have to throw that one out there. So, talking about Reptile. So mine should hopefully be on the way for next week. So I'll have my updated Reptile for this shelf. So I just really want to say thank you, Andrew Yen. Please, guys, definitely check out the Toyco web group. Absolutely good prices there. And that's just another guy I can absolutely trust with product right now.
That is awesome.
But I did have a question for you, T-Man. Like as I mentioned before, this guy after tax was almost $40.
Who that is?
The Mandalorian. I should get rid of this.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. Nope. We've already gotten some pre-orders for Marvel Legends at the $25 price point.
Mm-hmm.
I had a question for you, especially for you as a reviewer. Are you going to be even more cherry picking, or are you still going to be picking up stuff for the views per se, or how do you see this is going to affect your domestic collecting?
I am going to be super cherry picking, and I already slowed down on Marvel Legends as is, but
same here. I've passed on almost 2-3 waves now.
Now, Fortnite and G.I. Joe, they still have me right now, but even this guy, it costs way more than it should cost.
Well, that guy had that price there before the price hikes too. Don't forget.
Yeah, so I was like, definitely in my review, I'm going to be like, they better not adjust this because I'm going to be. It's not worth what they're charging. Now, I think I see what they did because it's called like a premium figure.
I mean, it's got those electronics in it. I know that.
That and just like those Takara Transformers that are $20 more than they should be. This is $20 more than it should be. It is like fully painted. I went into detail on it in what I filmed so far. You're not going to be able to
see on fire today.
What do you say?
Distribution has made it easier to cherry pick when I can't find it. Dude, seriously, man, you are on.
Yeah, I think the premium price is the paint job because it's painted like almost all over, and where it's not painted, I think it's designed to look like it's painted, like it has wear and tear on it.
But
the
okay,
articulation is frustrating, and the lack of accessories.
I didn't quite mean to pull a review out of you on that particular figure. I was talking more just like the general stuff.
Yeah, I almost, when I see the price, like $25 for a deluxe, like $25 for this Bumblebee right here.
Again, just because I have them by here, you know, you get a Joe, you still get all the weapons, you get multiple weapons, you get the multiple layers of paint. I don't know, maybe not the best Joe to pick for that option, but then a regular Marvel Legend.
Like regular, like this, if it was released now, would be $25.
Well, I was actually going to say a non-build. I mean, I was going to say a build-a-figure figure, because even the build-a-figures. Right. Because remember those retro figures, those retro card backs.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting more in that retro card back than you got from the initial release. You got
these little effects right here,
and the paint job, and a better paint job, and the updated face.
Some of the figures, though, I feel like you got less. Like the when they re-released the Pizza Spidey, he didn't come with all of the accessories.
But I'm talking about like right now in the $25 figure age.
Yeah, some of it.
I would not want to be paying $25 for a Bucky cap mold that didn't come with any accessories, with just an updated face, for example.
Right. Some of it make me want to not collect anymore. I'm being honest.
No, well, that's where honestly that's what I'm trying to pull out of you. You know, when do you think is going to be that point when we're just like, okay, I'm done?
I'm getting close to it because I never expected deluxe class to be $25 and like so quick. Deluxe class was, I know we got a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on in the world, but deluxe class was $10 for I don't know how many years, like 2 decades.
Oh,
and then they decided. Then they decided to up the price all of a sudden. And then it's just been going up every year, get higher and higher. It's like, wow.
Well, I've told you about my, I was never not a fan of the movie Studio series. Where they were charging me $25 for that Jazz figure, and that figure was smaller than my Revenge of the Fallen hubcap, which was a Scout class figure. So, I'm just thinking right now, as much as I love being a hobbyist, that yeah, at some point, if I want to be spending $30 on a figure, I'd rather spend another $45 and get an importer or something like that, you know?
Right.
So, yeah.
I cannot.
X-Men Jim Lee. I mean, I've been loving those Jim Lee figures. Yeah. I almost would say if Hasbro, I almost feel like Hasbro needs to shelve the Build-A-Figure gimmick for a while and just do retro cards. But that's just me.
I've been saying shelve the Build-A-Figure thing. Like, they can give us the same box, but just put more accessories in there.
Well, what you were talking about there, this is a great example.
Yeah, that I like because it comes with another head too, right?
2 heads.
That extra hands and special effects. Yep. That is what I have been begging for.
So I mean, I would say like if this became a new $25 price point with no Build-A-Figure, I would, and give me this quality of a figure, we'd talk. So, but yeah, that is my little discussion topic. Almost got to pull you away from that toy for a little bit, but I guess
couldn't figure out the legs.
anything else? Anyone else here? I know we got a 10-15 second delay. I'll let it go for a little bit longer. But is anyone else that I think they want to add from the chat? Any questions for T or myself? Anything you'd like to question on?
No.
Certain parts of Hasbro doesn't. Certain parts do. And I'll say this.
What's that?
I mean, in the end, yes, they are a business, but there's times where I think they listen. People over in the Cyberverse area, yeah, they could care less. But some of these, I don't know. Well, that being said, we appreciate every one of you guys for sticking around. For those of you who watch live, thank you so much. Again, please hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I am really tempted to hijack the channel on a Saturday night sometime and just talk about stuff.
You should.
Hit T-Man's YouTube channel if you don't already. Again, you can hit my Instagram at Trustarscreamer or my TikTok at Trustarscreamer.
Are you going to see Batman? The Batman?
No. That's a 3-hour movie for 45 minutes. And guys, we appreciate. Thank you so much, Sportimus. Thank you so much. I've learned if I don't drink when hosting, the show goes better. And buy our shirts. T-Man, you have a great night.
You too.
Merch, folks.
See y'all.
See ya. Hey, remember, give each other calls, give each other hugs. We care about you.